Halloween is a fascinating holiday celebrated in various forms around the world. While in the United States, it is known for costumes, trick-or-treating, and spooky decorations, other countries have their unique customs that bring their own flavors to the festivities. This summary explores some of the bizarre and wonderful traditions associated with Halloween-like celebrations globally. In Mexico, the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, is a vibrant celebration that honors deceased loved ones. Celebrated on November 1st and 2nd, it combines indigenous traditions with Catholic influences. Families create colorful altars, called ofrendas, adorned with photos, favorite foods, and marigold flowers. People believe the spirits of the dead return to visit, so they celebrate with festivities, music, and laughter, turning grief into a celebration of life. In Japan, the Obon Festival shares a similar spirit. Obon takes place in mid-August and is a time for families to remember and honor their ancestors. Lanterns are lit to guide spirits home, and traditional dances called bon odori are performed to welcome the souls of the departed. It is a time of family reunions where communities come together to celebrate memories and life. In Ireland, the birthplace of many Halloween traditions, the holiday is called Samhain, which means summer's end. Celebrated on October 31st, it marks the transition from the harvest season to winter. People believe that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead becomes thin, allowing spirits to roam the earth. To protect themselves from these wandering souls, people would light bonfires and wear costumes. Today, many of these customs have evolved into the Halloween we know today, with pumpkins being carved into lanterns, known as jack-o'-lanterns. Scotland also has a rich Halloween history, where it is known as Halloween. The Scots traditionally engaged in various divination rituals to predict the future, especially regarding love and marriage. One popular practice involved throwing very specific ingredients into a fire, such as nuts, to symbolize the effect their choice would have on their romance. These traditions reflect the cultural significance of Halloween's roots in ancient harvest festivals. In the Philippines, a holiday called Araw ng Patay, or Day of the Dead, is celebrated similarly to Mexico's festivities. This day is dedicated to honoring the deceased with food, flowers, and visits to cemeteries. Families clean the graves of their loved ones and often spend the night in the graveyard, sharing stories and meals. It combines reverence with a festive atmosphere, as relatives gather to celebrate life and remembrance. Brazil also celebrates a unique version of Halloween called Dia das Bruxas, or Witches' Day. Although it has not yet gained the same prominence as in the United States, children are encouraged to dress up and participate in small festivities. In some regions, people focus on folklore and legends, sharing ghost stories that have been passed down through generations. In Italy, the celebration of Halloween is still gaining traction. However, the similar tradition of Ognissanti, or All Saints' Day, is observed on November 1st. People remember and honor those who have passed away. While it may not include the same festive trappings as Halloween, it reflects a shared theme of remembrance and respect for the deceased. In some countries like South Korea, Halloween is not traditionally celebrated as it is in the West. Instead, the focus often lies on the Chuseok Festival, a harvest celebration that occurs in the fall. Koreans honor their ancestors by visiting family graves, preparing special dishes, and participating in traditional games. While it has its elements of remembrance, it is more culturally centered around agrarian traditions than the spooky elements of Halloween. Finally, in the United States, Halloween has transformed into a multi-billion-dollar industry, evolving from its ancient origins. Kids don costumes and run from house to house, embodying characters ranging from superheroes to ghosts. The pumpkin, a symbol of fall, becomes a central figure through intricate carvings and festive decorations. Haunted houses and themed parties pop up as communities embrace the thrill of the supernatural. Overall, Halloween and its counterparts around the globe reflect a rich tapestry of customs and beliefs. From honoring ancestors to embracing the playful spirit of ghosts, these celebrations highlight the universal human desire to connect with the past while navigating the annual change of seasons. With each country contributing its unique flavor, Halloween evolves, ensuring that the meanings behind the festivities are both distinct and interconnected in celebrating life, death, and everything in between. Thank you for watching The Bazaar. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more spine-tingling tales from around the globe.